What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel Everyday Carry for Everyday Guy. Guys, we've got a video for you today. We're going to be doing an EDC gear competition as well as a review of Copper Republic. Let's start off with the competition. Firstly, the guys at Woodsman Wares are giving away a Travax Summit wallet. I'm EDCing this wallet currently. Travax, huge name in the minimalist wallet industry, amazing wallet. You're going to be getting a Woodsman Wares OD green cap, a Woodsman Wares microfiber hank, a gear patch, and of course a bottle of Copper Republic. Guys, this bottle alone retails for around 700 bucks. Grand total of the prize is in around 2,000 rand. How you enter it, ultra simple. On Instagram, comment on this video by tagging 2 friends, follow Copper Republic, and follow Woodsman Wares. That is it. You do that and you are in. We're going to announce the giveaway around, or the winner shall I say, around Black Friday. You might want to subscribe to this YouTube channel or Instagram account or Facebook account, because this is where I'm going to be announcing the winner of the competition. Now, firstly, massive thanks to Copper Republic, massive thanks to Woodsman Wares. Now let's talk about the Copper Republic single grain double bourbon cask whiskey. Amongst other titles, this whiskey won the Icons of Whiskey Brand Innovator of the Year Award in 2021. It won the LA Spirit Gold Medal in 2020. It's distilled from 100% South African yellow maize in a hand-blown glass bottle. It's got rich notes of vanilla, toasted oak, and a soft, creamy finish. Does that not sound good? We're going to get to tasting, we're going to get to nosing first. I'm going to drink this whiskey 2 ways. One, neat, as I feel every whiskey should be drank. But I spoke to the guys from Copper Republic, and they said if you add an ice block in there, it just opens that sucker up. So let's get to it. Oh, I love that sound. To start things off, we are going to be drinking it neat. And I'm using a Glencairn style glass. I'll explain why in a second. Let's just get a little dabble of this in there. Just perfect. Let me ask you a question. Can you guys ever pour whiskey without spilling a little? Maybe that's one for the homies. So guys, the reason I'm drinking it from a Glencairn style glass is A, I can hold it at the bottom, at the base, so I'm not transferring any heat to this. A lot of those scents are going to come to the top of the glass. And let's do just a quick nose. If you aren't used to drinking whiskey, nosing it is a bit of a dangerous thing. Remember, whiskey is a spirit, not dangerous for your health, but dangerous in that it can actually make you woozy. You do get the sweetness, you definitely, the vanilla absolutely 100% comes through. Now, when I drink whiskey, one of the things that's very important to me is the first 2 sips. Because my palate is cleansed, I haven't even drank it, guys. My palate is cleansed, and the first 2 sips is going to give me the most original flavor from that whiskey. The first sip, what I do is I take a sip, I hold it in the center of my tongue without letting it fall to the side of my tongue, swallow it, take in those flavors, and in the second sip, I let it fall to the side of my tongue and take in those flavors. And you'll find when you let it fall to the whiskey fall to the side of your tongue or your mouth, it does get a bit warmer. But let's take a old sippy sip and see what's what. On the tongue, oh, it's sweet. It's like what I imagine nectar is like for a bee or a bird. What eats nectar? I don't know. But it's when you hold it in the center of your tongue, sweet, swallowing, you definitely get that smoothness, you get the vanilla. And as it goes down, you get a bit of heat, but not burn. It's like a warm rug. You know, it's a cold winter night, you just take a warm rug. And I do find, so I have taste tested this before. I do find drinking it neat, excellent winter drink. Adding a block of ice, which we're going to do in a second, is an excellent way to drink it on a warmer day. Now, this is definitely something you want to enjoy in good company and taking your time. So let's go for another sip and let it sort of slosh around the side of my tongue and see what happens. Guys, this is. I'm gonna go out on the limb. I've had many whiskies. I'm very fortunate. I've had many whiskies in my day. I can't think of a better whiskey. When you let it sort of fall to the side and envelop your tongue, the sweetness comes out much more. You get the oakiness as well. I almost get a bit of nuttiness. It maybe or roasted oak. I think that was one of the flavor profiles that they did describe. But it's so smooth, and you do get a really rich oiliness going down. Now, as I said, when you let it fall to the side of the tongue, you will feel a bit more heat in your mouth. And that is going to be personal preference, right? If you like the bit of heat, a bit of bite, then let it roll over, let it envelop your mouth and your palate and your tongue, and you will get that heat. But the on the way down, it's like it's wrong to say, but it's oily smooth. You know, it's a really, when you drink it neat, it's a really beautiful sip. I am going to enjoy this, and then we can try it with ice. So guys, we've got an ice block here, and as you can see, I prefer quite a big ice block. I don't know about you, but I prefer a slow dilution of the spirit, as opposed to smaller ice blocks which break up and dilute really quickly, and halfway through you've got quite a watery drink. And with nectar this good, I don't want to do that. You've got to be a bit careful when it comes to ice, because you can't always judge how much alcohol you're pouring. So it does sometimes come down to just knowing how long it takes to pour a shot, that sort of thing. As you get used to it, you will know. Wow. Adding ice, right? You get a chilled sensation on the tongue as you take your sip, but all the flavors, the sweetnesses, the oakiness just comes to the fore. I would, and the connoisseurs out there might berate me for this, but I would say that having this chilled with a big ice block is definitely one of the ways to go. As you swallow, that smoothness is there, but it's a way more forgiving drink, especially if you're new to whiskey and you're not expecting any kind of heat to come through, or you aren't prepared for that heat. And man, I would go so far to say, to memory, this is the best whiskey I've had that I can remember. Really, really nice, and I'm so glad that it's proudly South African. Guys, if you want to get your hands on this, go to the website www.copperepublic.com. I will leave it linked down below. I'll also leave the details about to enter the competition. Comment on this video on Instagram by tagging 2 friends. Follow Copper Republic, follow Woodsman Wares. You could win yourself a beautiful bottle of whiskey, as well as some awesome EDC gears. A massive thank you to the guys at Copper Republic and Woodsman Wares for making this video and this competition possible. I will announce the winner around Black Friday this year, 2021. And trust me, it's not something you're going to be disappointed with. That's it, guys. Have a good week. Be safe. Train hard. Cheers. God bless.